I'm going to read a verse to you. You know it. You've heard this many times. It's from the book of Philippians. It's verse 8. Paul is closing out his letter to the Philippians. And he says, "Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, right, pure, lovely, if there's good report, if there's excellence, if there's any, it's worthy of praise, let your mind dwell on these things." Now, I want you to just take a moment and think about that list, because within that list, there's nothing there regarding achievement. Some people say that we live in kind of a, can I say it, a materialistic world. It's the ideology of the world that we live in. People are seeking to achieve extrinsic goals that they have to achieve. The problem is that all the research shows that when a person achieves these goals, it doesn't necessarily make them happy. It's just one of those things. We weren't designed just simply to achieve goals. I'm not opposed to work. I think work is good, and work in and of itself does produce an outcome, and that outcome can be good. It may be that it never appeared to be what you thought it would be, but you were involved in a process, and that process, the fact that you're engaged in it, means something. So I just want you to take a moment and just think about what we're leaving for those people that we love the most. Have we been honest? Have we been good? Or have we been driven by the next thing we're going to get done, or how much we're going to make on this, or man, I've worked hard all my life and I'm leaving you this. Have we been honest? Have we been pure? Have we been good? Is there, excellence here, moral excellence? The character traits that endear us to other people. Have we been kind? Have we shown the mercy that God has given to us to another person? Have we treated others the way we want to be treated? Paul says these are the things that we should be thinking of. If there's always something in any situation, no matter how bad it is, that if it just comes down to God being with us in it, there's something to be praised. What is it that we're passing on? I've spoken many times about my grandparents. They didn't pass on anything of substance to me. I didn't get any of an inheritance or anything such as that, nor would I have thought that I should. But what they passed on to me, in terms of their character and their love and the hard work that they did, but they did it for others. Man, that stood out. It endeared me to them, made me want to be like them, made me want to work, but work in a way that also is directed towards concern and care for others. It just changed everything for me. So what is it that we think that we're going to pass on? Well, I can tell you this. The love, the joy, the peace, the long-suffering, the goodness, the temperance, the fact that you didn't get into things that you would have gotten into because of your relationship to Christ, the faith, all of those 9 aspects that the Spirit of God is imparting to us there in Galatians 5 and verse 21, 22, right in that area. All of those elements are what people are going to remember. The kindness that you show, the fact that when things were bad, you weren't overwhelmed by the bad. It didn't mean it didn't affect you. It just meant that it wasn't going to be the source of your life. That you had something else that you you drew from, a source that wasn't of this world. That's what we want to pass on. Because those are the things. Character, I guess you could call it, right? Character. Did Jesus pass on wealth? Now, I'm not talking about the spiritual wealth and the relationship that we have, but what is it that we know and love about our Lord? It's his character. It's who he is. Not just what he did. What he did because of who he is. We love who he is. And that's why we aspire to be like him. Not just to get something from him, but we want to be like him because of the character that he's shown us. What do we want to give our grandkids? I just want them. I wish I had the world and could give them everything they ever needed. But on the other side of that coin, if we gave them everything they ever needed and we didn't give them character, we never showed them the character that God had entrusted to us, then we've given them nothing of value. Nothing of value. Let's have a fun time just living out the love that God has imparted to us and sharing all the goodness that God has shown us through his word and by his Spirit and in the person of Jesus. Let's give that to other people. You know what? That's something they'll remember and they will appreciate. Till next time, friends, God bless you.